The idea here is to quickly go through how to improve your safety rating, which I think I have done, and to check sound, which I am not convinced I have done. I've certainly improved it. Now, if the sound is rubbish, I am recording this all at the same time, so I'll produce a video on improving your safety rating. So, improving your safety rating is about three things that you need to know. You need to know the car that you're using, you need to know the track that you're going to go on, and you need to know how the AI are going to behave so that you can overtake them at the right time without getting into trouble. So you need to choose a single player race. 20 minutes is a good length to build up as much safety rating in a chunk as you can. I have set opponent skill to 90 because I like a reasonable challenge, but I've set their aggressiveness not ridiculously, well, ridiculously low. I don't want to be at Barcelona, or do I? I know Barcelona, I know Misano. We'll do Barcelona. I've chosen the Ferrari because the Ferrari is a nimble car. I really struggled to improve my safety rating in the Lamborghini because when I made a slight misjudgment, I often made contact with the other cars, and that ruins your safety rating. You need to be close to the cars in front, but not hit them. Within a second is what they say, though right next to them is the best way. This is my general setup for the Ferrari. I don't know much about setup, but this works relatively well. I go to safe. I go straight to electronics. I put traction control down to 3, ABS to 4, traction control to 3. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I'm going to have to do that again. Oh, setup. I'm pressing the wrong button. Straight to electronics. 3, 4, 3. Fuel strategy. We don't need more than about 33. Mechanical grip. I'm going to... I can't remember if I put this down to up to 7 or not. 20-minute race. We're going to leave it like that. Now, on the first lap... On the first lap, I try not to overtake unless it really fits into the obvious opportunity to do so, because sometimes the cars just stop. If you watch that corner up there, see everyone's going over the lump and almost spinning. That's the sort of strange thing that the AI does. However, if you can get a run on the way out here,
green light, give it all you can.
but this guy might move across.
Car on the left.
So I'm just going to
Clear
pull
on the
out
left.
because it's sensible to do so. And your safety rating should be going up because you're close.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
See, that's good because we're next to the
Car
car.
on the left. Clear on the left.
If if you're next to the car on that radar, that's good news, just don't hit it. So, because I know this track, the place where you want to be overtaking is after this long straight, because they all brake too early coming out of here. So if you can get a good run out of here, I'm miles away. This is too far really. Well, I don't know, I might get one. And then let
Car
off
on the right.
there.
Clear on the right.
So again, we're next to each other, that's good. And no contact. So that's where you need to know what the AI are like and what the track is like. There's another opportunity to overtake down here if you get a good exit. But it's difficult to go 2 by 2 during the first corner.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So if you know your track and you know your overtaking points and you know what the AI is going to do, this is
Car on the left.
not that sensible.
Clear on the
But
left.
this side by side again. So again, you're thinking about that last big braking point and getting in position for that. Possibly a bit too far away again, we'll see.
Car on the right.
That
Light damage at the right.
is how not
Clear
to
on
do
the
it.
right.
So what I should have done there was not overtake. So poor safety. Well, it's good to have an example of how not to do it. So no more contact, no more silly decisions. It doesn't matter that you've gone up in the order and that you've dived past 2 people. You just haven't helped yourself on the safety rating front.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
So my safety rating is 75. It might well go down. Oh no, it was 76, so I've sent it down. If I do the rest well, it might get back up to 76. So I need to get within a second. That is a much more sensible bit of braking.
You've got some light damage on the front of the car.
I can't believe it. I've been such an idiot. Right. So this is how this is how to talk a good game and then deliver poorly. So we're still on 75. Racecraft, no, 74. So this is how you ruin it. Right. get back to 75. This is where you so it was lack of remembering what the AI do. So the AI were really, really slow there, and I just misjudged it. I thought I've braked enough, and then I let the brakes off, and then I piled into it. So this is good. I'm close, but not crazy close.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I really am making a pig's ear of this. I just didn't spot my braking point. I looked at the wrong. Looked at the wrong braking board.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
At least I didn't hit anyone. Starting at the back should help, because you can choose to stay out of trouble rather than be in trouble. I'm getting myself in enough trouble here. Right,
Car on the
I'm
left.
not going to miss the braking board this time.
Clear on the left.
Still
Car
okay
on the left. Clear on the left.
if he comes.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
So you could, if you wanted to, give up this place again and let them by and then overtake
Well
them
done,
again.
mate. This has been your personal best.
But what we'll try and do is catch up in front.
We are at the halfway mark. Still a long way to go.
So this is turning into a how not to instead of a how to. Bit deep there. Sometimes the AI slow each other down as they fight for position. So it's taken us a lap there to get within the crucial second. And then there really isn't any rush to overtake.
Your fastest lap so far.
Just set it up for the big braking point. And as you track them, just stay within a second. I might get the safety rating up to 75 again. This is where you can bump into people because they're fighting for position. They get offline. Like this, and they'll go through the corner slowly. Oh, this is annoying.
Car on the right.
If you let off
Clear
the
on the
brakes there, it lets you through. It doesn't
Car
really
on the
matter
left.
if you lose position again,
Clear on the left.
as long as you remain side by side or close enough within the second.
Car on the right.
Just don't hit.
Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
So you side by side is fine, you just mustn't hit people. I would have thought that was a good section for seeing your essay rating go up. Might have to take another lap before I can get past this Bentley.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left.
I'll let him have that.
Clear on the left.
Oh, I thought
Car
I
on the
missed.
left.
See, because they're on
Clear on the left.
non-aggressive. Because they're non-aggressive, we can go side by side without much difficulty there. Five minutes to go. 74. It should go up, or at least it's gone green. I don't think it's going up. It's just saying you have done some good safety rating stuff. Now I'm not sure I will catch the cars in front. I will catch cars in front. Let's be brave. And say we're going to get within a second of the cars in front. If they're fighting with each other, that'll be good. Otherwise, the easiest thing to do here is to drop back. There they go. It could be a couple of laps, but I should be able to get up here. If I don't do that so much. Slightly wide.
You're gaining on the driver ahead in sector 3.
They're fighting with each other, which is good. Horrible understeer. But very predictable. So in a lap's time, I should be lining up this overtake. And generally into this stop here at about 120. It's about the first time I've done that right. Might get this into the first corner if I'm good through here. Not good through there. But I am within a second, so...
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
So you follow for a second, follow for a lap. Might get him into the next corner. Right, let's do sensible.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So didn't
Car on
intend
the
to
right.
do that.
Clear on the right.
I was just getting ready to brake and not go for that position. And he surprised me by braking and leaving space. A good example of how knowing what the AI is going to do is important. Because I had no idea he was doing that and nearly had an accident. Now, potentially I can do this by letting off the brakes, but I'm not going to because I've already demonstrated. That's
Car
what
on
I
the
did.
left. Clear on the left.
That's what I did last time.
Alright, man. The leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
So though your competitive side wants to overtake this car, you are in fact achieving your safety goals by staying within a second. If you can stay within a second, which I'm not quite. Oh, there we go. I am within a second. Hooray, the safety rating's gone green again. Has it gone up to 75? No. Right, we've learnt from the last one, and we are going to overtake because he gave up the
Car on the
position
left.
last time. And of course now he hasn't. But you go side by
Clear
side
on the
and
left.
you're okay.
The leader has finished the race.
So I'm hoping that I'll have got back to
Alright,
75.
race is over. Good job, mate. You did your best. Bring it back to the pits.
Which we'll only be able to see by coming out of here. So summing up, you saw how to do it there and also how not to do it. It did go back up to 75. So I started on 76 there. Hit someone, it went down to 75. Hit someone else, it went down to 74. And then I raced close enough to the cars in front, about a second, a bit less than a second. Know your car, know your track, know the AI, and you'll do fine. So session consistency, poor, car control, below average, safety. Actually got quite a high safety rating for that last thing. If you're close to people, if you're side by side, generally moving in the right direction. I hope that was useful if anyone heard anything. I'll just delete it if no one hears anything.